Muckers. So this week, by the time you see this video, which will be Wednesday, I'll already be back home in the UK. As we stand here right now, I'm in the USA. It is Monday, and you remember the section of culvert that we took, which is all that shit there, just like whatever, set like 2 feet above the water line, and everything else flooded. I wonder why. So you got from there, you got that stream that comes all the way down from the top there. You got one coming in from that end there. You can see there, like there and there. Then obviously what you got, then you can see running all the way through to there. So we dug it all out, got a lot deeper, and so we're now going to put another proper sized bit of twin wall drainage pipe in. I said that's the main one. That coming all the way down from up there, comes down the side and in. It is Tuesday. Today we're taking a ditch line from here all the way through here into there, because there used to be a ditch there years ago. It was covered in, never reinstated, never piped. So we've opened it up, we'll pipe it, and we're going to backfill it and put stone in as well, so it drains this area. 4 in the morning. I landed about 2 hours ago and we're already in a bar. But yeah, it's all good. And I met another English guy. It is Thursday. Now I'm in Pennsylvania now, and I'm at a railway museum, for fuck's sake. So I don't know how I ended up here, because it's trains, obviously, which will probably mean that...
I don't know how you ended up here. I drove.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So he drove, but I'm probably have to sign on to some fucking nonce register or something now, because I've just been with a load of other train enthusiasts. Anyway, I suppose it's better than kicking around the house, so let's crack on. The size of this thing here, absolutely huge.
Oh my god, have you seen this?
It's like having a child here. I never seen him so happy.
Cool, I spend my time just thinking.
That's a big old bit of kit. Look at that. It's huge. They are all just so big though. That's the shocking thing about it. You know, you get up beside them and they're just the size of them. And even on here I can see it doesn't show just how big this is. This is huge.
It's small by modern standards.
As you say, but yeah, small by mod. This is it. These old things, and they are old, are small by modern standards. The modern ones are ginormous, and these are massive.
You didn't like trains?
So now you're starting to see your classic steam engines, your steam locos. I mean, look at that, just amazing. So here's something you won't often see, and that's the underside of a steam loco. Look at that.
That's the eccentrics for the valve gear.
Yeah. Look at all that, look. You never see this, do you?
Here's my strut, do. Strutting my way on over to you. You like my strut? I like yours too. Strutting my way on over to you.
All right, so we were in there, and I said everything was big and how big that steam loco and everything was, but this thing is fucking huge. Just look at it. Will you just look at it? Well,
Would you look at that?
I mean, this is obviously a restoration project, but boy, this is ginormous. Again, I'm just blown away by the engineering, just to be able to see all this stuff here. Just everything's, you know, big and heavy and industrial, which obviously it has to be because it's, you know, steam. But look at that up there, like Absolutely incredible.
But this one under here,
Just
the stoker engine.
you what?
So this didn't have a fireman, conventional fireman, a guy with a shovel.
Right.
This has a little
Oh,
two-cylinder
so
steam.
you had a guy that used to, because obviously a lot of stuff you see the guy shoveling the coal in. This didn't have that.
No, this has a stoker. That's the stoker. And that is a two-cylinder steam engine.
Right.
It's going to be about 300 horsepower, which just drives an auger from the pack of the tender.
Because that's huge. That tender's huge.
Yeah, if you have one person trying to stoke that, he's got to walk half the length.
Yeah.
So you have this thing driving an auger, and that just pushes it into the firebox and distributes it.
And so what sort of age is this? You got any idea, roughly?
I would say this is probably 1940s.
So, there you go. 1940s. No, obviously we had guys shoveling coal in. This was a lot of these others did. But this had an auger system run off this little steam engine.
I say little steam engine.
Little steam engine. It's a big steam engine, but as I said, when you compare it to the actual engine there and whatever, but it's just again, it's that innovation. I just love it, and just look at that.
And there you are. Look, he's got a doghouse on.
And apparently, look, it's got the up there a doghouse. So what did they have in there then? Dog.
That's where.
They'd have a fucking dog, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's
Now, what do they have in there really?
It's a forward lookout point for the forward brakeman, because you've got a train like a mile long.
Yeah.
You have more than one brakeman.
So you'd have the brakeman would be up there in like an observation tower thing, and yeah,
Looking backwards.
yeah, and keep an eye on all the rest of it.
And then there'll be a caboose at the other end with a guy looking.
Be a
forwards.
caboose apparently now. Is that like some sort of pickup?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
It's a pickup line. Is it?
Yeah, I bet you fucking do, with very little success. Right, a bit of a heads up. Now, there will be obviously some train enthusiasts that watch this channel, and that's all very well and good. Everybody's welcome, you know that. But don't start putting about, oh no, you refer to that as a so-and-so, so-and-so. It's actually a so-and-so, so, and this part, listen. You see that there? That's where this guy's growing the maize, or his corn. And then over there, beyond that, there's nothing. All right? Nothing at all. And that's where I grow my Now, I liking this. Look at that for a crane. It's a big old bit of kit. Of course it's a big old bit of kit. It's here and it's fucking huge. Like I say, I think everything involved with railways is big and heavy, isn't it? But you need big and heavy kit then to, sort of move that sort of stuff. Be that rail sections, be that engines, be that rolling stock. You need something.
Because this is a brown hoist.
Industrial brown hoist. So you can hoist a few browns with it. But yeah, he's a big old girl. Look at that old turntable there. Yeah, all right. I ain't going to put my name on the fucking register. Do you know what I mean? Not like all these idiots here, but yeah, I am enjoying it. I am really enjoying. Look at the size of that. Because that's going to be big, isn't it? Look at that. Love all this sort of stuff. All right, so what we were talking about earlier with that auger and feed hopper thing. So here's one of the tenders. This one isn't as big as that one over there. Still fairly big, but it's probably half the size.
That's not big at all.
Size of that. Anyway, but you can see the hopper, and then look, here's that feed auger. So that engine at the front, that smaller, I wouldn't say small, but smaller steam engine would drive this auger, and that would then take all the coal forward. So just, yeah, bloody brilliant idea. So then here's the other end, obviously where the actual loco end is of this auger, and that's where it feeds into that firebox. And another it's a bird's nest. Will it start?
Oh my god, did you hear that horn?
No, we didn't. No, we seriously didn't.
Oh my God! Woo! Listen to that horn! Nonce.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I have to say that place was incredible, and I really enjoyed it. Obviously not as much as some people, but yeah. So I know it's a strange thing to say, but so many people I speak to go, oh, well, we're heading out to the States next year. We're going to, you know, if you are Pennsylvania, come here. It's the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, and it's well worth a look. Honestly, it's just brilliant.
Incredibly cheap.
It is like $10 each. It is Friday, and I'm driving a cat dump truck. Why? Well, fucking America. That's why. Saturday morning. It's cold, it's frosty, but the sun's out and it's a clear blue sky. Oh, and I'm driving the Cat 318. So, I'm back in the Husky. 3 years since I've flown this, and it's probably everything I've flown, including the Mustang, all round, it's probably my favourite aircraft. It just does everything you want. It's just nice to fly. So, we're going to do a few circuits and, you know, get used to it again. Away for the evening. We're all done here, so just go and put them away.
Waking the sleeping giant.
Right, with that all leveled off over there, I'm going to take this little New Holland boomer and this little old spreader. I'm going to seed all that over there before the day's out. There's a nice bit of moisture in the ground still, so hopefully we can keep on top and travel, because it's a little bit wet in some places. But yeah, so get on the little old boomer and we're going to spread some seed. So that was first time flying a Stearman. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, see what else we got to this afternoon. But so I've been away for 3 years and I couldn't wait to get back to drive the old Chevy. I love this truck, right? And they always look after it. It's always been kept immaculate. And finally the day comes. I'm coming back after 3 years. I'm going to drive the Chevy. What did you do?
That big truck crushes things.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, the day before I get here, after 3 years, the day before I get here, fucking Ronald McDonald there. What the? What a little beauty.
Bank robbing his baby kid alongside of what this dude is doing. Driving through people's backyards, knocking down mailboxes.
Here we go again. So, I'm back driving the Chevy at last. Alright, yeah, she's got a few battle scars now, but just love driving this truck. I've missed it so much.